There's a few things that I forgot on my earlier video, the one that I made for Laura. I'm directing it toward Laura. Her YouTube channel is Nigella for me. Anyone can watch it. It's not just for her. But anyway, on NDEs, near-death experiences, a couple things I forgot. Now, some people that have NDEs, well, some people will, their body, their brain will die, and when they come back, it just lights out. They don't remember anything. There's some people, will come back with a story. Like I said, I don't personally care to die just to have an NDE, but if I did and I had a near-death experience, yeah, I would relate it to here. I might cut out the more personal parts of an NDE because I'm kind of thinking I probably would have more personal. I might get to that at the end of this video, but anyway, um, like I said, each NDE is just a hair different. Now there's some individuals, more the hardcore atheists, more like the scientific doctor type mentality that will say there's just some pre-programming in the brain to comfort people in the dying process. It'll give them this, they're meeting up with passed on loved ones. They're seeing Jesus, they're seeing God, that type of thing. And there's some, I don't personally believe that. Now, some people do. Well, report, I mean, there's been hardcore atheists that have seen Jesus, have seen God, and come back and talked about it. Of course, I mean some people don't well their body will die. They're clinically dead, and when they're revived, they don't have anything to tell. They just say, well, I just like that. I don't remember anything. Like I said, some people do come back, and there's been some people that were hardcore atheists and hadn't come back and become Christian or part of one belief system or another, which is something another thing I find kind of interesting. Um, let's see. For me personally, I do personally believe that NDEs are real. That people are reporting their interpretation of the afterlife. Like I said, when you say that no one, that's one thing. Laura, he said that 2 or 3 times. No one knows what the other side is like, and that's the one part. That's the one part I must disagree with her. That the people that have these NDEs, the people that have experienced them, they would disagree with you. They'd say that they know what what the afterlife is like, what what's it's informed, what their particular afterlife is going to be. That's their interpretation of it. Okay, let me get to one more thing here. Well, not necessarily for Laura, but for a couple other chicks that I know they're watching my videos, and you may have a dream where we're having sex or something. Now that's called astral sex. Now let me get to what that is. Now, during deep sleep, we all go out of body. We astral project or spiritual travel. Everyone. There's people that can consciously do it, and there's people that said we all go out of body, and we're kind of mingling. Well, we're actually ghosts out there on the astral plane, and people do have astral sex with ghosts. The only difference between a living human being on a spirit level and a ghost is that a living human being has a physical body to return to. A ghost doesn't, but that doesn't stop you from having astral sex with a ghost, or you can have astral sex with a living two living human beings can have astral sex on the astral plane, which is some of the most interesting. If you dream you're having astral sex with me, you probably are. Don't just enjoy it for what it is. Don't be scared of it or be curious. But yeah, be curious, be open-minded about it, and enjoy it. Okay, love y'all. Let's keep life interesting, exciting, and all that. And let's have lots of astral sex out there, either with a living physical another physical human being or with a ghost. I got no problem with having astral sex with a ghost. Just another entity without a physical body to return to. Okay, bye bye.